Friends, good morning. It is 9/11, 20 years later. I'm sure I posted this same video a year ago and probably the year before, and I will probably do it every year for the rest of my life. I am on my terrace, where I was 20 years ago right now, before that thing blocked all of my view. And I saw with my own eyes what happened. Let's retell it. I slept till about 8:30. My cat, Bumblepuss, woke me up. All right, I'm up. Came into the living room. It had been warm overnight, so I had the air conditioner on. Turned it off, and I looked. As I looked up, I saw that one of my neighbors on their terrace over there was standing with binoculars. What is she looking at? So I looked downtown and saw, oh my God, there's a huge fire in one of the Twin Towers. Oh my God. Went to get my camera and or binoculars, and that's when the second plane hit. So I'm grateful to say I wasn't looking right at it when that happened. I've seen enough of it. I don't look at the images. I saw enough that will never go away. I don't need to see it again. So when I came back out, oh shit, it was still the confusion of what is going on. And that's when my landline rang, and it was my mom from Virginia crying, saying, you know, what was it, an accident? It was a plane. I guess that was also in the interim of then the second plane hit, and it was obvious, like, no, this is not an accident. And just crying on the phone with my mom and getting off the phone, and then just watching and smoke. And what was weird was the smoke was the way it was a pristine day, just like today. Gorgeous day. And the smoke, the way any breeze was happening, the smoke was moving toward Brooklyn. So as it went on, and so much smoke, I remember seeing what from here looked like, because I'm up on 43rd Street, what looked like paper fluttering out of the building. And I remember saying, is that no, it can't be paper. Paper would be too small to see it. And I know what that was. And I watched, and just the way the smoke was moving, it started making it look like the towers were leaning. And I remember the sound of my own voice, yelling, screaming, "You can't fall down, you can't fall down." And then just and I remember there was nobody outside. The only sound on 42nd Street down there were emergency vehicles racing back and forth. And I wasn't sober then. And my now ex, was at work, and we talked, and he was heading home, or trying to, and I had the thought of, I should get a go bag. I should find our passports. I should be ready to get out. And that was during one of those brief periods. I wasn't sober, but it was one of those periods. I didn't get sober for 2 more years of like, okay, I'm not smoking pot anymore. I'm just not. And he had some, because he could have pot and smoke it once a week. And it was down somewhere. I was like, just don't tell me where it is. And as I'm looking for passports, I found it. And I inexplicably, at the moment, was like, this is not the time to get stoned. Got shit together. Time goes on. The day is just being there's nothing to do. But I did what a lot of us did. I went down to the food emporium to get water. I don't know why when these things happen, we all run to get water. But there I was with everybody else getting jugs of water. And now it's afternoon, and there's just emergency vehicles making noise down there, and nothing else is going on. And that's when another friend of ours who lived close by was like, yes, we're going to get together over here this evening. Come over. And so, of course, I was like, well, I got to get some vodka for everybody. And that's, of course, I was like, yes, I'm going to drink. And then by the time they got over here, I was like, well, fuck it, where's the pot? And that's how that day went. And I was working at Beauty and the Beast, and we, of course, were canceled. It was Tuesday. We went back on Thursday, and boy, that's a whole nother story of how strange that was for a while. But I want to stay back on today and remember, I pulled up, I'm sure a lot of you remember Father Michael was the first recorded fatality of 9/11. I think he was the chaplain for the New York Fire Department. I'm going to get his statistics half right. He was also acknowledged that he was gay. He was a Franciscan and a Catholic priest. And there's a very famous Father Michael prayer, which I wanted to read because it's funny. I have this on the back of my front door. Lord, take me where you want me to go. Let me meet who you want me to meet. Tell me what you want me to say and keep me out of your way. I can stick with that today. So anyways, that's today. I honor the memory of all of this. The thing that, 20 years later, it seems like we've come so far and yet not at all. We have terrorist attacks constantly now. It seems to me that here it gets controversial. Everyone's going to get mad. They're coming from within our country. They're coming from within our country. The divide, the how dare you, the outrage, I'm going to kill you for not agreeing with me. I can't go any deeper than that today, guys. I just wanted to honor and remember what I saw and what I will never not see. And to anybody that lost anybody, my condolences. And to anybody that was here in my city, oh, that's the other thing, the smell. It was the next morning when the wind shifted, or even maybe that was that evening, but the next day, the wind shifted, and that burning electrical rubber smell, which I will never, never, never forget. And on rare occasion, like in a theater, when they're doing some kind of work, I'll smell that same distinct smell, and I'll never forget it. What I do remember is that for the days following, we all looked each other in the eye on the street, and you would really say, "How are you?" And we really, really took care of each other. I want to remember that. Okay. All right.